What's up, everybody? This is Wes with the Salty Golfer Show. My cohort, partner in crime, Drama's in the house.
Good to be here.
And we are at the beautiful
Golftopia. They let us out of the ice box.
Yep.
Emerging from the winter.
Yep.
It's golf season.
Hibernation season.
And this
is over.
Way better than the ice box.
Way better.
The weather's better and the setting.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I mean, we talked about it before, how just indoor golf becoming a thing.
Yeah.
Right. And here we have this. I mean, this space is killer. I mean, to be able to come over.
State of the art, as the children say nowadays.
Yes. Yeah.
Trackman, everything. And it's attached or inside BurgerFi.
Hey, you give me a smash burger and a round of golf at what? I think they said they have 400 courses. You can come in and play.
Yeah.
Get yourself a salty golfer beer and
macaroni cheeseburger.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Salty golfer beer.
All the things you need and want in an afternoon.
Yeah.
Here in Myrtle Beach.
Right here off of 544.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So like I said, I think that you're seeing so many of these places pop up, and just the popularity of the game. Maybe the casual player comes in.
Yeah.
Carves out, instead of a 5-hour day, you carve out an hour and crush a burger while you're at it. I mean,
here's where I
go wrong.
Here's where I think this place is going to be special to Myrtle Beach, right? So you're down here on family vacation, right? The dad, maybe the mom, is the only person in the group that plays golf.
Yeah.
You got to eat.
Yep.
Right? So, hey, let's go down to BurgerFi.
Yes.
Kids, wife, or whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all eat. I'm going to go play 9.
I'm going to sneak in a 9.
I'm going to sneak in 9.
In a half hour.
Yeah. And just do it.
I love it.
It is. The concept is amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
And,
I think it'll bring, like I said, it'll bring more people to the game. I mean, I think it's fantastic. So and then just the build out is incredible. So I would encourage anybody to come check this place out, man. This is, again, BurgerFi right here, by 44.
44. And you don't even have to bring your clubs.
They got the clubs here.
Yeah.
This
everything
is awesome.
here for you.
Yeah.
So,
top.
All right.
Top
So
notch.
let's dive in. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff has happened since we last recorded.
Yeah, well, catch us up, salty golfer. While you've been sort of in the lab, kind of working your tail off, coming out of the winter, like I said. Yeah, what's the latest in the salty universe?
We just wrapped up a 2-day filming session with the founders group.
Awesome.
Yeah. And MyrtleBeachGolfTrips.com. We did this. I'm going to let people in on a little secret. I'm not going to give out the whole thing. But like being a part of the Myrtle Beach golf community, there's a lot of stuff online for like reviews and stuff like that. And there's some crazy reviews out there. Like there was one review that a person gave a golf course 1 star because the golf course they thought was built backwards. As a whole back 9, he was playing into the sun. And he didn't appreciate that. So he gave the golf course 1 star.
Right.
There was another one that gave a golf course 1 star because, and this is what the review said. Not sure, never played it. 1 star.
1 star.
1 star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very helpful. Thank you.
The show that we're doing, we filmed the first 2 of them. There's going to be a total of 8 episodes. We're going in and debunking these bad reviews.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
With some comedy, some slapstick stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, doing that. Myrtle Beach Classic's coming up. The Salty Golfer has their own tent out there.
Very cool. Yeah.
Let's Rory just won.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I think the golf is healthy right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the Masters was.
Were you pulling for him?
Yes. I think you wrote an awesome sort of, your Sunday email went out and your note of just as far as just like golf just needed that.
Yeah.
And I think the, viewership, like if you want to kind of nerd out on kind of that kind of stuff, like it went through the roof, right?
Sure.
I think it was like the most viewed Masters since, however many years, but it was massive. And all I want as a viewer of the Masters is just give me a leaderboard like that.
Right.
I mean, so many cool stories. Rory chasing, obviously, history. Bryson, sneaky chasing some history too.
Sure.
I think it was but he's won the US Open, and you know there was some kind of angle that he was playing for as far as like a historic victory too. I mean, Rose making a, you know, hanging in there for the 40-year-olds among us.
Yeah, it's his second playoff loss at the Masters.
Man, and he did it with such grace. And then you know the future of the game with Ludwig Aberg.
Yeah,
probably pronounced it incorrectly, but gosh, I mean that like just
it's only his second Masters.
Sunday was just spectacular, and the way that Rory, like I kind of thought he needed to run away with it, but the fact that he just put us through the meat grinder the entire day.
On 18.
Oh my gosh,
it was.
Boy.
Here we go.
The wedge on 13. Yeah. I mean, he's in the driver's seat on 13.
Was that a borderline hosel rocket?
Yeah, I think it was just a dead shank into the water.
Yeah.
I mean, I know well.
Relatable.
One of us, right? Yeah. Hashtag one of us.
So, I want to know why, and this is people need to go back and watch the tape. Not to get too, but kind of, you know, he had that whole issue with his wife, and they were filing for divorce, and they did file for divorce. He hugged Justin Rose's wife a lot harder than he hugged his own wife.
So my wife noticed that immediately.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know, there's
something there. Who knows?
Yeah. I was looking for the that sort of perfect moment of like his daughter Poppy running out on the green, and like the, you know, just it didn't quite,
it felt, what's the word I'm looking for? It felt like he had to do it, not that he wanted to.
Yeah. Anyway, it was
forced,
strange moment.
Forced.
It was a strange moment, but yeah, it was incredible. And yeah, I think, you know, coming off obviously the players. I mean, it's just been a great start to the season.
He's back.
He's back. I think it's, like I said, so good for the game. And then right here in our backyard, you know, coming up in a few weeks, Myrtle Beach Classic. It's going to be awesome. Awesome to see you guys set up. You know, get the tent. Just awesome exposure. But man, I can't wait. I'm
kind of like our own personal trade show. We have no idea who's coming through those gates.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
a lot of cool stuff.
And goodness, I mean, last year blew the doors off as far as attendance and just the reception in the area. So I know I'll be there. I got some family coming in town. I'll have my have the kids there. So it's going to be just awesome for golf in the area. So it's really kicking off the season. So
it's kind of a party atmosphere.
Yeah.
I mean, and golf kind of gets in the way, right?
The way that they've got the dunes set up. I mean, it's just such a perfect venue as far as all that space down by the water.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of party at the beach, right? And by the way, there's a golf tournament happening in the background. And
then that family zone right in the middle.
Right. And it's, you know, you can access probably 6-8 holes from that section.
Not to mention they got some jumbotrons. Playing.
So it's I think they, you know, and they're only, you're just going to dial it in that much more as they do it, you know, for future years. So I'm pumped up about that, and everything's lining up. I got some new clubs on the way.
Tell me,
our boy,
you just had a fitting last week
with our good friend Ken Rollman over at Strixon. And look, I mean, we say it all the time. Please go get fit. I mean, it is just incredible to work with someone who knows what. I mean, again, I would probably, you know, it should sort of, I could dive way deep into it, but it's just like he fit me to a club that fits my swing.
Sure.
And I don't have to change my swing to fit the club.
Yeah.
And that's just as simple as that. Like, you need that. Like, it's so hard to change your swing.
Yeah.
And I got the irons last year. I got driver and a couple woods coming this year to kind of complete the bag.
Are you Strixon Cleveland through the bag now?
I am now. Yes. Yeah. And it's,
congratulations.
So it's all good. You're welcome to the VAB, right? Welcome. Yeah. So it's, and, you know, I think Strixon's making some of the best clubs on the planet right now. But yeah, I mean, any club, you're going to be so much more enjoyable, just getting fit. But
6 to 10 strokes.
Yeah.
Immediately when you're fit.
Yep. Yeah, I believe it. So yeah, I would just give again shout out to Ken. He said the best way to kind of see where he is up along the Grand Strand, just go to the Strixon website. You can go wherever your local fitter is going to be. Their schedule is posted just right on the website.
Yeah.
I mean, again, Ken here on the Grand Strand, he's working his tail off, man. He's all over the place. Yeah. But you find where the van's going to be, and man, yeah, he hooked it up.
So what did you get new?
So I got driver.
Yep.
I have a 3-wood now. I'm actually going to like a strong 5-wood.
Okay.
Just a little bit easier to hit. I don't need all of the yardage of a 3-wood, so just trying to dial that in. And I thought I was going to go utility iron, kind of a 2-iron, 1-iron, kind of driving iron. But we ended up
realized you were 40.
I'm 40.
Yeah.
Got some back issues. Let's get real.
Swallow some pride.
So I'm going. I got the 7-wood.
I got a 7-wood too.
So it's a swing, and then I was blown away by that. So yeah, it's that's going to be a whole new
excited for you
setup there, man. Yeah. So then I got the irons all the way through, and the Cleveland wedges.
What shaft did you get in the new woods?
Ooh, I'm going to have to ask. No, it's I got a couple fancy shafts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever Ken said.
You just trust him. Just trust him.
I just signed on the dotted line. Whatever Ken said, I'm in Ken we trust. So.
Right. How's the game?
Game's pretty good. 75 last time out, with a little swirly finish, unfortunately, but took some money in the game. So yeah, we'll
reserve game on Friday.
Yeah, I'll be out there later today. So we'll see. We can string 2 together. We call that a trend.
Yeah.
So
Trending.
We'll see. And I heard you had a pretty good time out last time.
Yeah, at the reserve thing? Or last time I played?
Last time you played.
I also shot a 75.
All right, yeah. We heard that
through the new irons.
Through the grapevine. Yeah.
New irons, new grips. We're with the Jumbo Max grips.
Max, yes.
The Bryson DeChambeau grips.
Yeah.
It has completely eliminated the left side of the golf course.
All right.
Which I love.
Yeah.
It's a slight fade now. They say faders eat filet. So it's just, you can find those a lot easier too.
I do not fear the left side. I am the right side is the dark side.
Yeah. For you?
For me.
Yeah.
So,
well,
but
I'm in love with those shafts. I mean not shafts, but the grips. Like, it's been a long time since I have played golf and had just a shit ton of confidence.
Yeah.
And that is what that. Sometimes I tend to, what's the word I'm looking for? Guide the ball.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But I'm not scared to swing now.
Yeah. That's what I felt on the woods, right? And they get in the right shaft. The last time the last driver woods, I didn't get fit properly.
Right.
And I know better, right?
Yeah,
I basically went and bought something off the rack, almost like impulsively. And, Ken's like, now you can swing.
Right.
You don't have to be scared of that happening because the shaft won't let you do that thing.
Right.
And it's like, oh, well, that's great. And you start swinging free. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
So much confidence.
That's awesome. Awesome for you. I'm pumped up. So we'll have to get out there soon. We'll have to get out and we'll post some content out there on the course.
I can't wait to do some on course stuff. Yeah. So we're here at BurgerFi, Golftopia. Let's bring in Miss McKenzie.
Yeah.
And she's going to let her sit right in the middle.
Yeah.
Come on in, McKenzie.
I'll step out.
You want to step out?
Yeah, I'll step out so you can have the mic.
Yeah.
Does that work?
We'll give her the mic. Come on in. McKenzie, thanks for hopping on today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So just first of all, I have to ask this. What is your favorite thing on the menu here?
Oh, well, it's actually not on the menu anymore. It was a limited time burger.
Okay.
It was the prime rib burger.
Sounds delicious.
But I'm pretty simple.
Yeah.
I like just a cheeseburger with a side of chicken tenders.
Sick. Love that.
But their mac and cheese burger is really good.
I had that. It's very good. So no fries, just tenders?
Right.
Unbelievable. Never heard of that, but I might have to dive into that. So tell us, give me the 30-second spiel about Golftopia. Tell me why you guys wanted to do this, why we have it. Just give it to me real quick.
Okay.
You don't have to sell me, but if you had to sell me, what would you sell someone?
Well, Golftopia, the concept of it was really to allow a place where you could come in, you can perfect your swing. You've got the privacy here. There's there are other golf simulators in the area, but they don't offer a laid-back environment. You can't get food. You can't get drinks with it. We actually carry your Salty Golfer beer, which is brewed locally with Grandstone Brewery. Yeah. And it is something where you can either come by yourself, you can bring friends. It's $35 an hour. Right now it's a 6-player max, and really just to make sure that you've got enough time to play. Yeah. But you can book up to 4 hours. Wow. We've even got a gravity caddy that you can add to your booking for $9.99. And that kind of gives you, if you want to be at a driving range, while also, of course, the Trackman shows you exactly what you've done wrong with your swing.
Does it show you what you do right, too?
No, you know what you do right in your heart.
That's right. So can you get lessons here?
You can. Yes, we have a golf instructor, Scott Tangray. Yeah. He is actually part of Whispering Pines. Right. And he has actually brought a lot of his clients here to do lessons. So whether you're an ace or an amateur, there's plenty of options for you. Like you said earlier, you could bring your family, get a few rounds in, and they eat and play. But also the cool thing about the Trackman is they've got games that you can play. So, closest to the pin, bullseye. They've even got mini golf on there, which is actually comparable to like the Nintendo Wii. Yeah. To some of the games that you have.
So there's a game on there. I do not know the name of it, but it's like these animated bowling pins that are like guarding the castle, and you've got to hit and knock off. Like we played that with our kids, and we had an absolute blast. I think another thing that's cool is someone that's never played golf, right? Or you've got a young kid, or you want to try to get them in the game. It's a perfect way to introduce them because they're not necessarily playing golf, right? They're playing a game. So, and it's really, really a great way to get a youngster, or even like my wife is not a golfer, but we have a good time playing those games that, yes, you've got to swing a club, but yet it's not just a stick in a hole that you're trying to get in, right? So it's really cool.
Well, I think another good point about Golftopia as well is, for instance, I go out and I golf with friends. I've got friends that are much better than I, but when you're out on an actual golf course, you've got people behind you who are rushing you. Yeah. You're having to make sure that you're keeping track of the cart paths. So there's just a lot more intricacies that go into it. Sure. It is neat to be outside, but if you can bring it in, and again, you have that privacy, I think that alleviates a lot of the stress off of people so that they can perfect their swing, and they don't have pressure behind them or, having to keep on pace. Yeah. So.
That's a great point. I think that this place is just going to especially now that spring break is here, summer's coming. Yeah. As soon as you guys are already advertising, I've seen that pop up all over social media. Yeah. Really cool to see that. Once this thing takes off, like, you're going to slam. Like, that calendar's going to fill up. Yeah, yeah. And the fact that, another thing I was saying, like, these snowbirds that come down, they need a place to practice. They need a place to get lessons and all that stuff. And I think you guys got a great concept here. I mean, and get a burger while you're doing it. Right. Like, it's really, like, I've been to a lot of the simulators around. No one has a restaurant attached to their simulator, which is pretty cool in itself, for sure.
And this is actually quality, all natural food options versus concession stand style food that you would get at a golf course. Yeah.
Ultimate bacon. So good. There's a place where, I don't know, 5 or 6 people can sit back there and eat while the other person's playing, and it's really cool.
You have your own cheering section.
That's right. Cheering or jeering, whatever the case may be. So kudos to you guys for the team and coming up with this really cool idea. Larry, you want to hop on and talk a little bit? Sure. Yeah, come on in. Come on, you stay, McKenzie. Yeah, y'all guys can share a mic.
Good morning.
Right. Good morning. Give us, where are you from?
I'm originally from New York. Yeah. But I am a Southerner all the way now.
I would never have known that you were originally from New York.
Yeah.
New Southerner.
Yeah, New Southerner. When did you come down?
We came down about 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
And my dream was to open up a restaurant here. That happened. We're coming on a 10-year anniversary in June. So
you're there was a BurgerFi up north, right? But you're the only one left, right?
Only one left in the South.
It's phenomenal food. I'm not just saying that because he's on the show, but I love it here. It's great food. We came here before there was a golf simulator. So you guys are in a prime location, 544, right here. People coming in and out. You get that crowd that's going to Ocean Lakes, leaving and coming. And it's really cool here, man. It's really cool. What you've put here, it's top of the line, man. State of the art. Really cool. And you're not even a golfer.
Well, not. I am now.
Yeah?
I
you
love
get into it?
Yeah. You know.
He's perfecting his swing.
Yeah. So, wait, let me ask this.
Sure.
You're getting into it. Do you lock the door so nobody can come in?
I pull the curtain so nobody can see.
That's right. So you get super comfortable.
When I get comfortable, I will let anybody.
We'll pull the curtains back.
There you go.
All right. I love it.
We'll do a debut when that happens.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your favorite thing on the menu?
My favorite thing is the CEO.
Okay, explain that.
It's got a candied bacon tomato jam with a truffle aioli with Wagyu beef. All our beef here is proprietary.
Okay.
It's all natural, no steroids, hormones, or antibiotics. Right. It's all healthy, top of the line burgers.
Perfect.
Chemical free.
Free. Can you get a chicken sandwich here?
We can. We have chicken tenders, fried chicken, grilled chicken. You can get salads, and we got it all. We got a large selection.
We even have custards too.
Yeah.
So you're wanting
we had some of that last time we were here.
A shake or some ice cream before you leave.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I can't thank you guys enough for hopping on here and letting us use your beautiful Trackman facility here today.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be a cool partnership. We'll do some more stuff here, and it's be a lot of fun.
Well, I just got to say that I'm honored to have the salty golfer down at my place. Because this is a vision I had a while ago to bring this atmosphere in it. That's why it's called Golftopia. Yeah. Because this is the utopia of golf.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And alongside the restaurant, it's just a perfect marriage. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because now we're getting people come in to eat, and they see the simulator, and they wind up sitting back here, eating and playing with their family. Yeah. We got games on here. You know, the Trackman IO is state of the art.
Yeah.
This is for the high-end golfer and the low-end golfer.
Right.
Family and friends. This is such a unique atmosphere for you, your friends, and your family to come down and play. You could play over 400 courses on this simulator. Yeah. Or you could come in and just practice. Yeah. You know what I mean? With the gravity feeder, just hit some balls. Play some putt-putt. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, you could actually play somebody in a different state.
I saw that. It's pretty cool.
You know what I mean? So if you have a friend like in West Virginia or New York or wherever they may be, as long as they have a Trackman, you could play them sitting right here in the comfort of your own surroundings.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
And Trackman is also always adding new courses. So, 400's not the limit, but...
Yeah, you could come here and be in Scotland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All around the country.
I saw that Bethpage Black's on there, and that's where they're having the Ryder Cup. It's just kind of cool, too. So, yeah. So, listen, if you're coming to Myrtle Beach, family vacation, golf trip, anything, sometimes it rains, and you can't get out to the golf course. Golftopia is a perfect spot to come check out. Grab a burger or 3, some frozen custard. And
some salty golfer
and some salty golfer beer. Yeah,
we have your typical domestics as well.
Yeah, for sure. So guys, thank you so much for coming on the show today, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Pleasure to have you.
And that's a wrap.